Hey, what's going on? This is LaStarr from St. Louis, Missouri. I want to share my poetry with you all this evening, if that's all right. I love poetry. Poetry has saved my life, literally. I enjoy writing about things that I've experienced over the years and things that have basically helped me to empower myself, encourage myself when I'm going through tough times. So we're just going to get right into it. If life is a journey, is death the destination? If right is correct, is wrong an indication? Everything under the sun is inaccurate. I'ma rap a bit until I get to the half of it. Why we gotta be inflicted with pain? Time and time again it feel like it's all the same. That the sun can't shine unless we witness some rain. They want the fame. I just wanna end the games and stop the war. What we even fighting for? Democracy? Yo, that's hypocrisy. In a political form, my lyrics are formed to warn the masses and speak from beyond the classes and the rooms. Don't you know we destined for doom? Cause we living in the world that's gonna end real soon. If I never made an impact, and if I never sang my song, and if you never bobbed your head to my raps or my poems, could you at least listen? Am I merely just a rapper, poet, revolutionary? Am I that rebel who complain only when it's necessary? Am I that Christian who's hypocritical in my views, merely trying to make a change? So many thoughts consume my mind that there's no time to react. So I reflect, rely on self, and give back what was given. Risen to higher heights where the depths have consumed me, to places and spaces my consciousness left behind. Faces of a powerlessness and people discouraged because society's saying we equal. This is my life not to be repeated like a sequel. There is only one life to live. I'm confused because I choose to be who I am. I'm enthused because I choose to be who I am. I refuse to be who I am. So will I lose? Will I lose who I am? So caught up in getting respect that I continue to forget that in order to get respect, I must respect myself and embrace the inner me that I tend to neglect and realize that without struggle, there's no progress. And that's why I'm searching for a better way. A better day. I can't breathe when folk are killing their very own seeds. And I can't believe that we have the audacity to straight trees and make leave every time the wind blows. And out the window goes every hope and dream. Cause in the hood they be smoking and chasing green. These basing fiends, if only they would elevate, then possibly we can celebrate and move on. And prove wrong anyone who ever doubted. And show them the drugs and crime we can live without it. We got the power to escape the chains. We take the reins so we can recreate the game and change the rules that govern our own blocks. And since the youth respond to hip hop, that can be the basis, because we face with the real crisis. In the hood they cold and nobody want to be iceless. So the Jews represent the struggle, blinging to find peace in the midst of struggles, but blinded. And peace somehow we can't find it. Because we never ever look within. We hooked up in these never-ending cycles that's killing us off. And now, we dying to live. Trying to give alternatives or maybe solutions, because mental pollution is hurting the youth. They're searching for truth. Chanting Babylon down to the roots. On the streets they keep it turning while they burning and loot is shooting down they own brother man. But I wonder how you can kill your own reflection. Searching for a better direction to lead them out. Because even though they see in the blessings, they bleed and doubt. I wonder if you really know that God will lead you out. Believe in him, and he would never leave you out. But today started feeling kind of odd. It's like I woke up and I realized that I don't treat God like I should and be acting like things are all good. Instead of fellowship and politicking in the hood is routine. So how am I any better than a hustler that really want to be a better man? Am I any different than the fiends and my foes just because on the surface I got dreams and got goals, I got a vision, but really can't commit to it? It's like my struggle is my drug and I addict to it, but want to quit. Want to release, want to see peace, want to survive, but I be feeling like I'm in too deep. I want to live. But life seemed distant to me. And I can't even forgive myself because I won't listen to me. Understanding this process is hard. But I can't even move forward because I got in my guard. Like, I'm the creator of each and every one of my barriers, the mastermind behind my own hysteria. My mind is a battlefield. So I'm trying to kill all those thoughts that be making me ill for real. Because this journey is confusing to me. It's like I want to be saved, but I'm refusing to be and choosing to be a victim of my own self. Rejecting all means of help until there's none left. But Jesus wept. So like him, I'm seeking to be that positive voice that be speaking to me. Revealing to me the details of God's revelations and how I'm no thing without salvation. But there's so many scars from this war because this war is so cruel. Just like this world, like this system, like these afflictions, like these rules. Made by who and for who, because there are so many who must suffer. To justify democracy while in life we gotta be tougher. To sustain and then remain, but just a slave in their eyes, victimized, criminalized, dehumanized, underdemined. I hear lies and I hear cries of a people and of a land wanting to be free from the hands that are never free from blood. Rhyme schemes I compose, and I suppose it's a way to escape reality or simply express myself, because thoughts are framed by society, and what I might try to be is altered and determined for me. Yeah, they try to lie to me, but history must be retold and spoken with the truth. Reparations must be given to the youth since the ancestors are no more. No longer do they struggle. It's on this new generation. But we still got hatred and discrimination, sexism, classism, and a lack of equality. Trying to paint the picture when there's no paint left. There's no paint left, yet we're trying to paint a picture. Is that possible? Or better yet, is that even logical? I mean, are we unaware of the obstacles that our people have endured through their blood and their sweat and their tears and labor? But they persevered because of God and of faith and favor. No assimilators should come and make us less of who we are. See, we are because they were, and since they were, therefore we are. We need to stand and refuse to ever bow down. You may be confused, but I'm telling you that the time is right now. So rise up from oppression. Make that difference today. Take that stand, because those before us, they would have had it no other way. Out of respect for my own, up on this microphone, I let you know that it's on original, you can't clone. Hanaku, not mystical, but it's been so long. I'm searching for harmony like I was thugs and bone. Even when I'm not right, I'm content when I'm wrong. And even though I can't sing, I be ripping the song. Represent where I'm from, like the Lewis the best. So much of an individual stand out from the rest. I'm seeing the same trial, so I know it's a test. Be running the same miles on a different quest. Never measuring my bad days by levels of stress, cause it can never attest to how much I've been blessed. I must confess, lost in the same old mess, but when God walks in like poetry, all I do is say yes and give it all to Christ, cause to some they want it all, but with him I suffice, and I do it no other way, cause this is my life. With everything that I own I sacrifice. I feel the hardest thing in life is to be who you are. I'm Agent LaStarr, by knowing that I'ma go far, so may we be forever connected like the intention of Samson Locke. Study dimensions, I'ma think outside the box, cause this life ain't nothing but a paradox, so may we be forever connected like the intention of Samson Locke. Study dimensions, I'ma think outside the box, cause this life ain't nothing but a paradox in the home of the brave and the land of the free. I don't want to be mistreated by no bourgeoisie. I just want to be respected for the me that I be and the I that I am every day of the week. Criticized cause my eyes represent black folk, from the slave to the grave, from the trees to the road, from the horror to the pain, to the way they body hang from their neck. Yo, I can never forget. I carry their spirit, so you gon' hear it up in my lyrics. They left a legacy so I can fulfill it. It's kinda hard, but even still, I gotta keep on pushing, cause they keep on looking for the torch to pass, scorch the past, composing my destiny. I'm never letting anybody get the best of me. I stand tall for all those conflicted souls, from alcoholics to addicted hoes. My flows like medicine to afflicted souls. They say I'm gifted, so I shift with my goals. And a cool look sorta represent that and roads that grew out of concrete. I suppose I'm deep, so may we be forever connected like the intention of Samson Locke. Study dimensions. I'ma think outside the box, cause this life ain't nothing but a paradox. So may we be forever connected like the intention of Samson Locke. Study dimensions. I'ma think outside the box, cause this life ain't nothing but a paradox. So every once in a while, especially if you're the kind of person who always there for everyone else, always showing up, you're the empath, you're the nurturer, the provider, the giver, the server, a lot of times things kind of fall heavy on you, and people don't seem to be there for the people who always are there for everybody else, so this poem I want to share is called Alone in a Crowded Room. I am the life of the party, so nobody would assume that I would feel so isolated in a jam-packed room. I keep the people laughing. I stimulate their minds. I even analyze them when my heart is real heavy. No one seems to notice all the pain that lies within. I pretend to be full of life in the midst of family and friends, but I'm broken and confused. I pick and choose when I am well. And as much as they think they know me when I'm alone, they cannot tell. So of course I go unnoticed. They only see what I choose to give, unaware that I pick and choose when I refuse to live. I am not intimidated by my femininity. My lack of femininity does not describe who I be, because inside who I be, only thing that even matters, even though society, they want to put me in a box. But why can't I be who I was designed to be? Anna Cool Sadiqa, age of LaStarr is fine with me, but why was I ever feel inclined to be confined to labels supposedly meant to define me? But you can find me rotating outside of the box, because I realized that life ain't nothing but a paradox. And whether I be orthodox or hella secular, original with my style or hella regular, shouldn't matter to you, because I'm content in my ways. It shouldn't matter to you, because I am me always. Simple but complex, celibate for love, sex, my sexuality, my choice. And yes, that's no regret. I surround myself with a circle of my friends, nothing but royal, loyal Nubians. A reflection of self is what I see within them. I can't be a hard rock because I know that I'm a gem, so why can't I live and just be who I am without having to be judged over and over again? So here is the new plan: to thyself be true. And while I keep doing me, why don't you do you? Always searching outside of myself, looking for myself, but I am too hard to find. I used to remember my exact profile. I had a style like no other and was real unique. Thing is, inside things weren't so sweet. I had to force that smile when I would meet and greet people, so amazed every time I performed, thanking me for the words that were expressed through my poems, never realizing that the words that I said, they touched and healed somebody else instead. I forgot to listen and heed my advice. I'm spreading love but not valuing life. I'm reaching souls and planting seeds, but neglected to tend closely to my own needs. Wanting to change, but in reality, I gotta be the change that I'm willing to see. And with that being said, I want to leave with one of my favorite poems that I just like to share with the masses. This message is for everybody just loving the skin that you're in. It's called Rock What You Got. Perfectly crafted. Everyone is unique. From the top of your head to the sole of your feet. Perhaps you're self-conscious, but you shouldn't be, when it's a God who took time to carve out who you would be. From your lips to your hips, from your eyes to your thighs, from the way that your body sway to the elements that comprises who you are. We are all a star in our own right, but we have got to see this image with our own sight, because we look in the mirror and see imperfections, but God look at us and see a perfect reflection, a perfect selection. So perhaps it is true that there is not one single thing wrong with you. So own who you are, because you know that you're hot and you lack not a thing. So rock what you got. Like I said in the beginning of this piece, y'all, Everything that I do is all about encouraging myself through tough times, and hopefully in sharing it helps somebody else to know that you can overcome this too. We all go through adversities in life. We all have obstacles and challenges. We deal with trauma, we deal with stress, but it's so important to find what is your personal power. What is that thing to get you through hard times? God bless everybody. Take care. Take care of yourself and take care of everybody.